Hi Scorpio, welcome to your February, how they feel, next move in love messages, love tarot reading. So Scorpio, we're looking at the person on your mind when you're thinking of, no matter your circumstance or situation, and you just want to know how are they feeling right now? What could their next moves be, either in the connection or towards me? And what do they want to tell me, along with actual love messages, which we have a separate oracle deck for those at the end of the reading. Right now we have the Numerology Oracle, so I'm going to get you some opening messages with this deck, then jump into your reading. And this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, heavy placements, cross watchers, male or female, general collective reading. But welcome in Scorpio, welcome in. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in, and thank you. My name is Mary, and this is Sunlight Insight Tarot. And remember, Scorpio, that all readings should be considered timeless. This is just when the messages come out. All right, so let's get you one more. See what's going on here. Love partnership. We have 26, which is 8. 8 is infinity, travel, action, movement, putting in the work. Moderation, 14, which is 5, which is about change, healing. This just came off with Cancer. And we have 66, you wouldn't reduce that, but sixes are about a healing, balanced energy. And forgiveness also came out for Cancer. And we have 96, which is 15, which would be another 6. So it looks like, Scorpio, this is a connection. I'm not feeling like it's a long-term connection. It could be somewhat of a newer connection. I mean, not brand new, obviously. It looks like you have a love partnership here, but it looks like this person wants to take it slow. We do have healing and forgiveness. So perhaps, they, some people think they're ready for a relationship, and then when it gets serious, they have, I don't know, PTSD from bad relationships or whatever the case may be. And they may just say, can we just, take it slow? And maybe this just has to be healing for them. And they may ask for forgiveness. Like, I'm sorry, things were going fast and now I want to take it slow, whatever that means for you. I mean, maybe you've talked about moving in or whatever the case may be. And they're like, yeah, now they may have a little bit of not a change of heart, but like, I don't know if I'm quite ready for that yet kind of energy. But yet I still want to be with you. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying they want to go see other people or anything like that. But let's jump to the tarot and see what's going on here, Scorpio. All right. So we have the After Tarot. So I'm going to do your reading with this deck. And then at the end, for the actual love messages, we have the Twin Flame Journey Messages Volume 2 by Mystic Moon. Now, it's not a Twin Flame reading. I'm just using that deck for the actual love messages at the end. All right, Scorpio. So let's see how they're feeling about you right now. What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Let's see. What do we need to know for Scorpio? 2 of Wands. I do like that. Magician. So manifesting this. 5 of Cups reverse, which that's pretty good energy too. 3 of Swords reverse. You would want that reverse. 5 of Pentacles reverse. You got a clump of reversals here, but it's not bad because the ones that are reverse are actually, you would want them reverse, which is a good thing. So I don't feel like they're feeling any kind of lack, lost, or loneliness. They definitely don't want to be away from you. They have no intentions of hurting you because we do have the 3 of Swords in reverse. 5 of Cups reverse, no sadness, loss, or regrets. But I mean, they are choosing this path, to walk down this path with you, making plans together and manifesting this, right? So they don't want to hurt you. They don't want to break your heart. They don't want to disappoint you. But I think what needs to happen here is a discussion on how the journey, the path looks together. What are both your visions moving forward? I mean, do you want to move in right away and get married and then be like, oh, it's a little too fast for me, whatever the case may be. I will mention the signs as I see them, Scorpio. So it can be signs of chart people dealing with. Some signs don't resonate. It's totally fine. You can disregard them. Doesn't mean it's not your reading. We got Gemini, Virgo showing up. Magician. Yeah, there's a love partnership here, Two of Cups, right? So they definitely do want this, right? So let's see how else they feel about you. Because for me, that moderation is, you know, doing things in moderation, which for me is about, okay, let's just kind of take it slow, not rush anything, you know. But let's see, Scorpio. How do they feel about Scorpio? Hierophant. Oh. Ace of Pentacles. I mean, that's really good energy. I mean, the Hierophant can be marriage commitment, and they may be looking at that for the long term, but maybe not as fast as you want it, right? I mean, that's really good energy right there. The Star, there's the healing. I mean, seeing this wish dream come true, divinely guided energy, things meant to be, balance, Nine of Swords. So a little anxiety. So they may be just a little nervous, you know, about all of this. Devil, though. I don't like that. We get Capricorn, Aquarius, and Taurus. We have the Death card in reverse. I mean, there's a lot more to the story between you because, I mean, the Death is about endings and new beginnings, you know, right? So they don't have any intentions of going anywhere. But there's something that's really stressing them out. I mean, the Devil and the Nine of Swords. So, I mean, they may just be anxious about commitment or the road, the journey, maybe from past experiences or whatever happened, you know, that they need to heal, you know, maybe slay some dragons here and deal with fear or getting hurt again, or what if it doesn't work, you know. Some people just got to work through those and kind of take it slow. I mean, I do like this energy here. So we have Taurus, Aquarius, Capricorn. I mean, the Hierophant is about morals, traditions, values, standards, growth, expansion, leveling up big time, leadership. All right, so let's see. I think they're just going to work through a little bit of fear here, right? Regarding the road, definitely, I mean, Two of Wands there, and we did see the Two of Cups. You know, the road to commitment, right? So it's kind of, it can be a little anxious, you know. All right. So let's see what their moves are going to be moving forward through Scorpio. What do we need to know? Two of Pentacles. So there's a little imbalance, you know. Four of Cups. Six of Pentacles. There is balance, you know, equal give and take, reciprocation between the two of you. The Five of Wands. So there's that inner conflict showing up. Page of Pentacles. This could be about, you know, it's time for the next level of commitment, maybe engagement or moving in or whatever. And they're having some difficulty with the offer, although they feel the same way. I mean, we do have the Six of Pentacles. For me, it's not always breadcrumbing. For me, that is about equal reciprocation, balance back and forth. But they're having some, I mean, the Four of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a lot here of maybe just overthinking things a little too much, right? The Capricorn showing up again. Yeah, Death reverse. They're not going anywhere, right? I mean, the first card out, like I said, that Two of Wands, choosing a path together, making plans, how it's moving forward. All right, Scorpio. So let's see their next moves. What else do we need to know? Oh, here it comes in with the offer. Confident. Queen of Wands, getting up their courage. Strong, courageous, and brave. Determined, coming in with the offer. I do like that. Hangman. So, you know, again, I think they're just overthinking things a little too much, right? The Hangman doesn't stay hung up for long. Usually gets up, new perspectives, takes action. Yeah, Death reverse again, that keeps showing up. Knight of Pentacles. So there's that slow moving energy of let's take our time, not rush, being wise, practical, and smart, right? But here's a solid offer and I'm not going anywhere. You know, I just need time to process this and how it's moving forward. A lot of chemistry between you, though. I do see that with the Queen of Wands. I've got a glare here. I hope it's not affecting. Put the shades down. Anyway, let's see. We have Aries, Pisces, Scorpio, you're right here. Taurus, again, showing up. And there's Strength. I do like that. I was hoping we'd see Strength. Strength does overcome the devil. So whatever fears they're having or whatever, they're going to overcome that, right? And the strong connection cannot be denied. Strong, courageous, brave, standing up, taking the lead. I do like that. So, Scorpio, let's just see now if we can get any information what they want to tell you at this time. What they want to tell you at this time. Scorpio, what do they want to tell Scorpio? All right, let's see. What do they want to tell Scorpio? Eight of Pentacles. I'm working hard right now. I'm working things out. Yeah, I do love you. I have romantic offers, romantic intentions, honest intentions, a little apology here for, you know, taking some time to work things out. Two of Swords. I know I seemed indecisive and blocked, right? Tower, you know, a little bit of a slow change here. A little bit of a slow awakening for me. But I know we're soulmates, a very healing, balanced energy, things meant to be. Divine alignment of soulmates here, so they know, and they have that, they know that you're good for each other, right? You're a great match. I do like the Temperance showing up here. Healing, patience, you know, I hope you will have patience with me. So we have Sag, Aries, Pisces. As I overcome and I be more open and vulnerable. So that could be a little bit of a issue with them too, is being open and vulnerable, right? But you are my Empress. I see you as my Empress and I want this new beginning with you. I'm not going anywhere. It's fate, it's destiny, divine timing, things meant to be, and how this is moving forward. Positive way. I have nothing but good towards this moving forward because it's a lot of love and I want this with you. Ace of Cups. 10 of Cups, and I don't want to disappoint you. I know it's in reverse. I don't want to disappoint you or make you unhappy in any way. But look at this, the Sun and the Strength. Wow. Yeah, we're definitely very happy together. Very strong connection, right? Massive healing. 10 of Pentacles, stable, grounded, secure, long-term energy. There's the King, which is a match to the Queen. You know, we have great chemistry together. I did feel that. I may not be ready to move in or for that full-blown commitment right now, but it's not forever. But I still want to move things forward with us. 8 of Wands here as well. So we got 2 cards of Leo here, actually. So, I mean, there's really good energy here. So I think they just need a little time to overcome a little bit of fear, you know, heading down like the path of commitment again. So they may have been in a serious commitment before, maybe a long-term commitment, and it went really bad. And, you know, sometimes that just affects people and they need time to process the road to a new commitment, right? So that's kind of what I feel here, Scorpio. If that doesn't resonate, it's probably not your reading. You know, it's not a private reading. It may not be for everybody. So, you know, you have to keep that in mind. Did I say the signs? Pisces, Aries, Sag? I think I did. Anyway, Leo over there. Anyway, let's get you some love messages to see what else you need to know. And I did forget to ask you if it did resonate or you enjoy this. Please do like, comment, all the good things. Be greatly appreciated. Everything you need to know is down below in the description box. All the links, all the info, everything you need right now. So love messages for Scorpio. What do we need to know? I just got caught up in the moment. I still remember the good times we shared. A lot of good times together, right? I just got sidetracked. So they may have went a little bit silent, right? I mean, it's not really a no contact reading. I mean, you can be in a relationship and not quite exactly sure what's going on with them and how they're feeling, right? Especially if they're not talking about it. You know, this reading can be about that too. It's not always about no contact or whatever. Sometimes it can be about a crush, but let's see what else. Let's see. You affected my life significantly. Yeah, because there's a strong connection here. I'm working towards a better future. They do want this future with you. I did see that. I'm trying to think of what I want to say to you, and I think that's revolving around the commitment and the next steps, right? Am I good enough for you? So they may have thoughts about that too, maybe not feeling good enough, right? I mean, we did see the Empress, but we didn't see the, I don't think we saw the Emperor, did we? I don't remember, but they could be having thoughts about that too, right? Especially if they had a bad past. Sometimes they feel like, maybe I'm not good enough, right? But I think they're going to overcome that, right? And it's about working through this and working through the connection and moving forward, right? Anyway, Scorpio, that's what I have for you. So I do hope that helped, that resonated. Again, everything you need to know is down below. I am wishing you the best, and I shall see you next time.